Okay, so everyone have a pen and calci with you? Yes or no? Sanjay Pawar, roll number 49.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a pen and calci with you?
Hi, sir. Hi.
Okay, okay, so I'll share the screen. Wait a minute. So everyone, try to focus on today's lecture. So today's part is too important according to your exam point of view. Okay. So as in last lecture, we can study the histogram modeling and the example on histogram stretching. Okay. So there is one more part. It is the second type that is called as the histogram equalization. Okay. So regarding histogram, we have to study the three important concepts. One is the histogram modeling, histogram equalization, and histogram specifications. Okay, my voice is clear to everyone. It is clear. Yes, my voice is clear.
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay, so in histogram stretching, we can study if the number of pixels are located at a one position, so we can stretch the length of that particular histogram. Okay, so by using histogram stretching, we can distribute or we can split the number of pixels which are located at a particular region. जर का एका region मध्ये जर number of pixels जास्त असतील, so we can split it. So that is called as stretching. So there is a one more technique to again enhance the quality of input image, that is called as a histogram equalization. Okay, so basically what is meant by a histogram equalization? Okay, so in that case the equalization word is too important. Okay, so basically what is meant by equalize? So again equalization means again we have to split the number of pixels. So if the image if we take a one image and it consists of darkness or it is not able to visualize properly, okay, so then we can equalize the number of pixels. So after histogram equalization we okay, so after histogram equalization, the input image will be look like more clear as compared to the input image. Okay, so I'll show you the one image. So on that image, we can apply the histogram equalization. So again, for histogram equalization, we can consider black and white image or color images. So we can consider any type of images for histogram equalization. Okay, so I will show you one image. So on that image, we can apply the histogram equalization. Okay, so everyone observe the slide. दिसते का व्यवस्थित? Okay, so here we can take a one image. So that image we can call it as a original image. So the original image will be look like too dark. So we can first draw the histogram of that original image. So as we discussed in earlier lectures, if the image is too dark, so then all the pixels can be located at the left side of the histogram. Okay, so if we take an example of a black and white image and then we can draw the histogram of that black and white image. So all the pixels are located at the left side of that particular histogram. Okay, now our object is we have to improve the quality of input image. Okay, so as we study our topic is image enhancement. So basically we have to improve the quality of input image. So the histogram equalization is one technique that can use to improve the quality of input image. So as we observe the right hand side, so after histogram equalization, the image will be look like a bright. And accordingly, the image, we also draw the histogram of that equalized image, so all the pixels can be distributed in a wider range. Okay, so this is the purpose of histogram equalization. So if the image is too dark, then we can apply the histogram equalization, and by using histogram equalization we can observe the, we can increase the intensity of that particular image. Okay, so have you understood the difference between two images or the purpose of histogram equalization? Yes. Okay, so by using histogram equalization, we can equalize the number of pixels, okay, and we can increase the intensity of light in a particular image. Okay, so by using these two images, so the first image is a before equalization and the second image is a after equalization. Okay, so if we apply the histogram equalization on a dark image, then the dark image will be look like a brighter. So we can observe the contents in that image. We can highlight, we can increase the intensity of dark part in a particular image. Okay, so it is a part of, it is the importance of histogram equalization. Okay, so have you clear the basic idea regarding histogram equalization? What is the purpose of histogram equalization? So it can simply enhance the quality of input image. Okay, clear to everyone? Okay. Okay, so now the most important part. So based on this histogram equalization, so either there is a short note on histogram equalization or there is a example for 6 marks based on a histogram equalization. Okay, so this part is too important according to your exam point of view. So everyone try to focus on this example. Okay, so everyone take a pen, paper and calculate with you. So we have some mathematical part. Okay, so the example is equalize the given histogram. Okay, so they can provide the certain gray levels. So the gray levels can be ranges from 0 to 7. Okay, so as per the gray levels, there are different number of pixels are there. So the number of pixels are at 0 there is a 790, at 1 there is a 1024, at 2 there is a 850. Okay, so different number of pixels are located at different gray levels. Okay, so as the example is provided, the first thing we have to calculate is that the length of a particular histogram. So that is called as a L. So how we can calculate the length L? So the length L can be calculated on a it is calculated using the gray levels. Okay, so the gray levels are 0 to 7, right? So if we count the gray level from 0 to 7, so the count is 8. Okay, so the length of that particular histogram is 8. Okay, so if the gray levels are 0 to 15, then the length is 16, right? So how to calculate the length? Everyone got it? So simply length can be calculated on a gray level. Okay, so for every example, the gray levels are 0 to 7. Okay, so the length L is equal to 8. So the length L means how many number of gray levels are present in that particular histogram. Okay, so the gray levels are 0 to 7. So as we count, so the total gray levels are 8. So the L is equal to 8. Okay, it is clear? Okay, the first part is clear. How to calculate the length of histogram? Yes, clear? Okay, so as we so first step is we have to calculate the length. So we can calculate the length. So length is 8. So now second point is that we have to draw the original histogram. Okay, so how to draw the original histogram? So as we also studied in a last lecture, what are the number of pixels, what are the number of gray levels? So that gray level we can distribute it on a x-axis and the number of pixels on a y-axis. ठीक है, मुझे काय what are the number of, okay, so the given example consists of number of gray levels from 0 to 7 and number of pixels. Okay, so we can locate the number of gray levels on the x-axis and the number of pixels on the y-axis. Okay. Okay, so here we can draw the original histogram. Okay, so how to draw the original histogram? Everyone clear? Simply we have to locate the gray level on x-axis, and for particular gray level we have to locate the number of pixels. So for example, at 0 gray level there is a 790 number of pixels are present, so we can mark 790. At 1 there is a 1023, so we can mark 1023. At 2, 850. Okay, so everyone clear how to draw the original histogram? Okay, we'll go step by step. So everyone clear? Yes. Okay, so now everyone try to listen carefully how to equalize this particular histogram. Okay, so here we can observe one particular table. Okay, so before table we have to do the some mathematical calculations. Okay, माझा आता इथं example मध्ये table आहे, so the table can not directly. Okay, so how to get these values? Yeah, how to find out these values? So for that we have to do the mathematical calculations. Okay, I will provide the notes. So in that notes we have a step-by-step mathematical calculation. So I will just give the brief idea how to draw the table and how to draw the modified equalized histogram. So everyone first try to listen carefully. So we have a input data. आपल्याकडे input data काय आहे? So we have only two input values. One is a gray level and another is a number of pixels. Right, up to this clear? Okay, so what are the gray levels? So that gray level we have to write in a one column. So we can note down the gray levels as a 0 to 7, and a second column is we have to write as it is number of pixels. So the number of pixels can be represented by a n. So yeah, nk. So we can put down the number of pixels. Okay, so the first column and second column is the input data. So it is clear to everyone? Yes, first column and second column is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now everyone listen carefully. Okay, so in between give a response. Okay, so after a completion of first column and second column, so the second column consists of number of gray levels. So we have to equalize this original histogram. So to equalize the given histogram, we have to add all the number of pixels. ठीक आहे, म्हणजे सेकंड कॉलम मध्ये those number of pixels which are present in a second column. So we have to add all the number of pixels. Okay, so in second column we have a number of pixels which are ranges from 0 to 7. Okay, so we have to add all the number of pixels. So if we add all the number of pixels, then the addition will be 4096. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so simply we can add all the number of pixels. Okay, so after adding all the number of pixels, we have to calculate two important things. One is a PDF function and another is a CDF. So it is a PDF and what is a CDF? So PDF is probability distributive function and cumulative distributive function. Okay, now we have to calculate the PDF and CDF. Okay, so first we can calculate the PDF values. Okay, so to equalize the histogram, we have to calculate these two type of functions. One is a PDF and another is a CDF. Okay, so have you? Okay, so everyone first simply note down the formula of PDF function. Okay, so everyone note on a paper, just note down the formula of PDF function and listen carefully. So note down the formula of PDF function. So the formula is P of RK is equal to NK divided by N. Okay, so have you noted? Okay, so first we'll complete the PDF column. How to calculate the PDF column? Okay, so the calculation of PDF is too simple. Okay, so how to calculate the PDF? So the formula is P of RK is equal to NK divided by N. So what is the NK? So NK nothing but our second column. And what is the N? N nothing but the addition of all the number of pixels. Right? So if we calculate the PDF of 0 gray level, then value of NK is 790 divided by 4096. So can anyone tell me what is the 790 divided by 4096?
0.19.
0 point? Yes, repeat it.
0.19.
Okay, very good. ठीक आहे, तर कॅल्शियममध्ये कॅल्क्युलेशन करा. नाव सेकंड ग्रे लेवल इज ॲट 1023 डिवायडेड बाय 4096. किती येत आहे? Yes. Okay. So again, 850 divided by 4096, 656 divided by 4096. So likewise, we can calculate the PDF values. So everyone clear the third column? How to calculate the PDF function?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So is there any doubt in a third column? Clear to everyone? Yes, roll number 30. Roll number 30, unmute yourself. Roll number 52, Imran Sheikh, unmute yourself. Imran Sheikh. Imran Sheikh is there? Unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
सांगा मला PDF function कसं calculate केलं? How to calculate the values of third column? Yes, Imran Sheikh. Yes, can anyone tell how to calculate third column?
फॉर्म्युला दिला की सर.
Yes. कौन सांगते हैं?
N K divided by N.
Okay, very good. So whatever the number of pixel, that is divided by total number of pixels. Okay. Okay. So now the third important thing is that we have to calculate the CDF function. Okay. So the calculation of CDF is too important. Okay. So how to calculate the CDF function? Okay, so for that we have to do the some mathematical calculations. So we have to calculate individual CDF function at particular grade level. Okay, so everyone note down the formula of CDF function. So it is a formula for CDF function. Okay, so the formula for CDF function is that Sk is equal to summation of P R in bracket RK. Okay, so we have to do the summation of PDF function. ठीक आहे, मग आता इथं जी समेशन आहे, सो एव्हरीवन नोट डाऊन द फॉर्म्युला आणि समेशन मध्ये रेंज लिहा. वी कॅन मेन्शन द रेंज. सो द रेंज इज ॲट डाऊन साइड कुठं जे इज इक्वल टू 0. Okay, wait a 1 minute. Okay, so wait a 1 minute. I will share the camera. Okay, so now the notebook is visible to everyone. Yes, it is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so everyone note down this formula. We have to calculate the CDF function. So the formula for CDF function is Sk is equal to summation of j is equal to 0 up to k PR of Rk. Okay, so everyone complete. Okay, so as the gray levels are, the gray level कुठून कुठपर्यंत आहेत? So the gray level can be located from 1 to 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Right? So we have to calculate S0, S1, S2, S3, S4 up to S7. Now first we have to calculate the S0. आता सगळे कॉन्स्टंट करा. So for S0, ठीक आहे, so we have to calculate the CDF function. आता S0 साठी रेंज काय आहे? So the pixel value can be started with a 0 up to so here we can put the value of k is 0 and here probability in Okay, I'm audible. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So everyone, try to focus on a screen. We have to calculate the CDF function. So the formula of CDF function is Sk is equal to summation of. So here we have to mention the range j equal to 0 up to k. मग जर आपण इथं k ची व्हॅल्यू 0 ठेवली, सो वी कॅन कॅल्क्युलेट S0. S0 ची व्हॅल्यू कुठून येणार? सो इट रेंजेस फ्रॉम 0 to 0. मग what is the value of PR of RK? So here 0.19. So as it is, we can note down a 0.19. ठीक आहे. मग जर आपण आता S1 ला गेलो, so everyone listen carefully. So if we go towards the S1, now in this case the range is j equal to 0 up to 1. मग इथं CDF मध्ये काय होणार? We have to add the zero previous two things. We have to add the S0 and S1. मग S0 किती आहे? 0.19 आणि S1 किती आहे? 0.25. So the addition is 0.24. Okay, have you understood it? How to calculate this one? समजतंय का?
Yes.
Otherwise I'll share the camera. Okay, so we'll calculate S3. आता S3 जर कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं असेल तो रेंज काय असेल? J equal to 0 up to K. ठीक आहे. मग S3 ची S2 ची व्हॅल्यू काय असणार? सो ऍडिशन ऑफ ऑल द प्रिव्हियस थिंग. सो ऍडिशन ऑफ 0, 1 आणि 2. सो द ऍडिशन इज 0.65. समजतं का हे? कॅमेरा शेअर करावं लागेल?
नको सर, समजतंय.
मग फक्त सिम्पली काय करायचं? CDF फंक्शन मध्ये एकेकाची ऍडिशन वाढवत जायची. सो नाव लिसन. सो just compare the columns of PDF and CDF. So in PDF for S0, so the range is 0 to 0. So we can directly write 0.19. For S1, the value is 0.25. So the range is 0 to 1. So we have to add 0.19 and 0.25. That is a 0.44. So we have to add one value. जर आता ES2 कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं असेल, सो ऍड 0.25. सो वी हॅव टू ऍड 0.19, 0.25 and 0.21. So the addition is 0.65. समजतंय का हे? Yes, have you understood it?
Yes, sir.
But lecture नंतर immediately I'll share the mathematical calculation of this particular example. ठीक आहे. So up to this we can just focus on how to calculate CDF. तर CDF मध्ये काय करायचं? We have to take a summation. Summation आता 0 असेल तर 1 घेतलं, so 0 and 1. जर 2 घेतलं, 0, 1 आणि 2. If we take 3, then we have to consider 0, 1, 2 and 3. So accordingly we have to make a addition of this. ठीक है. So after calculating CDF function, okay, so whatever the last gray level, so there is a compulsory it might be a value is 1. ठीक है. तर CDF चा जो काही लास्ट CDF असेल, so it is nearly equal to 1. So it might be a 0.99. ठीक है. So our answer is right or wrong, we can easily justify from it. So whatever the CDF function, and at the bottom of CDF function, the value of CDF function is always 1. Okay. So in this way we can calculate the CDF function. Okay. So might be हे समजतंय का थोडं मॅथमॅटिकल कॅल्क्युलेशन?
येस सर.
हो सर.
बरं ठीक आहे. थोडं ट्राय करा. Otherwise I'll share the step by step mathematical calculation how to calculate the CDF function. Okay, so based on this your idea should be clear. If not clear, so again we'll discuss in a next lecture. ठीक है. So PDF and CDF. So after calculating PDF and CDF, we have to adjust the length. So for adjusting length, we have a formula L minus 1 into SK. Okay, so it is a EL minus 1. So the total length is 8. So 8 minus 1, that is a 7. So 7 minus sk. So what is a sk? Sk nothing but CDF function. So we have to multiply uh, sk by a 7. So here we can multiply 7 into sk. So 7 into 0.19. So that is a 1.33. Then 7 into 0.44. That is a 3.08. So 7 into 0.65. That is a 4.55. So clear this one? Second last column. So simply we can multiply by 7. So it is clear to everyone? Yes, second last column clear? Of the CDF
Yes, sir.
function now we can multiply by L minus 1. That is a 7. Okay. And the last column is rounding off. Okay. So whatever the second last column, if the pixel point value is above 50, then we can consider next number. If the point value is below 50, we can consider previous number. Okay. So here point value is here 1.33, right? So here we can make a rounding off as a 1 because it is less than 1.50. Next number is 3.08. So again is less than 0.50. So we can round off as a 3. Next is a 4.55. We can round off as a 5. 5.67. We can round off as a 6. Clear? Yes, it is clear?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so up to this table, we can stop. So might be you not clear how to calculate the CDF function and how to do the mathematical steps. Okay. So okay. So in next lecture, I'll do the total mathematical calculations and I'll share that PDF. Okay. Okay. So up to this table, we can stop for today's lecture. Just rememberize how to calculate PDF function, CDF function, and how to make the rounding off. Okay. So there is a one more step. Okay. So based on that, we can equalize the histogram. Okay. So this first table is clear to everyone. Yes, it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you have more doubts, okay, so in next lecture, we can simplify, yeah, we can solve this example in detail. We can do the mathematical calculation on a page and I'll share that PDF to you all. Okay, so if your this one example is clear, then you can solve any type of examples. Okay, so all the examples are in similar format. So in every example, there is a gray level is 0 point, sorry, from 0 to 7. Okay, so if you can get the idea of one example, how to solve it and how to equalize it, then you can solve any type of examples. Okay, so understanding is too important in a first example. Okay, so in next lecture we can do the mathematical calculations. So for next lecture we can keep a calci pen and paper with you. Okay, so it is clear. Okay, so today we'll stop here. Okay, so you can put your attendance. So in the next lecture, we can solve this example, same example in a detail by doing a mathematical calculations. Okay. Okay, put your number in sequence. Okay, don't left right now. बट जरी नंबर पुट केलेत ते लेफ्ट होऊ शकतात. Okay, we'll continue this same example in the next lecture also.